Hello, welcome to this video. We all know that governments often implement economic policies, raising interest rates, giving out subsidies, controlling exchange rates, and so on. But have you ever felt that those policies sometimes just don't work as expected? It's like people already know what's going to happen. Today we'll talk about a theory that helps explain this phenomenon. It's called rational expectation, or simply RATEX, a theory that challenges conventional wisdom and brings a new perspective on government intervention in the economy. In the past, Keynesian economics was dominant. John Maynard Keynes believed that government intervention was necessary because economics don't always adjust quickly on their own. He argued that fiscal and monetary policies were essential to keep the economy stable. But in the 1970, during a time of high inflation and low growth, what we now call stagflation, Keynesian policies failed to deliver results. This opened the door to new thinking, that what really matters isn't just policy, but people's expectation about those policies. That's where the rational expectation theory, or RATEX, was born. Rational expectation is the idea that people don't make decisions blindly. They use all available information, analyze the situation, and make logical predictions about the future. Here is a simple example. If you know the government is going to print more money and inflation is coming, you will buy things today instead of tomorrow. That's rational behavior. RATEX argues that people cannot be fooled by policy over and over again. They learn, they adapt, they react quickly. And if people can predict government actions, then those actions lose their power. The idea of rational expectation was first introduced by John Locke in 1961, but the most famous figure associated with RATEX is Robert Lucas from the University of Chicago. Lucas took the idea and developed it into a full-blown macroeconomic theory, earning him the Nobel Prize in Economy. His five other figures include Thomas Sargent, Nell Wallace, and Robert Barrow, who all helped building a strong foundation for this theory. Their core belief: if people are rational and markets are free, then economic tend to move naturally toward equilibrium. Let's take a real-world example. In 1983, when global oil price dropped, the Indonesian government devalued the rupiah. At the time, it was a surprise move. But when a similar situation happened in 1986, people already expected the same response. They rushed to exchange the rupiah for dollars in advance. What happened? The policy failed. Before it was even officially announced, this is a clear example of how rational expectation can neutralize government strategies. Like every theory, RATEX has its supporters and its critics. Supporters see it as a breakthrough in modern macroeconomics. But economists like Frederick Mishkin and Robert Garden argue that people aren't always rational. Many economic decisions are driven by emotion, social pressure, or incomplete information. So, are expectations always accurate? Not necessarily. But RATEX still offers a powerful insight. In today's world, expectation and information can be stronger than policy itself. So, what's the key takeaway from RATEX? That governments cannot just put random policies and expect results. Every move will be watched, predicted, and possibly countered by the public. Therefore, the more consistent and transparent a policy is, the more effective it becomes. RATEX doesn't say that governments should do nothing. It says government must be smart. They must understand public expectation and respect market logic. So maybe the real question isn't what should the government do, but rather, can the government actually do better by doing this? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thoughtful economics content.